Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Attingham Park. We are here with my slightly shunting tractor with a full load of digestate, and I have leased this big ass guy. Apologies for my language. He is 65,000 litres. Yes. So we are going to get this field done. There is rain due, but we're going to get started on this before the rain begins, I hope. Why are we not spraying? It doesn't want to turn on. Odd. I thought I connected those, but apparently not. Yeah. Well, that was a good start to the episode, wasn't it? Let's back up and we can begin properly. So now he's spreading. There we go. So we need to be a little closer to the edge, it seems. Now we could have cultivated first, but the reason I decided not to is exactly for this reason. If I cultivate, it's difficult to see where I've been and where I haven't. This just makes it a little bit easier. I don't remember what we're putting in here. Not a clue. I know that we wasted time putting manure on one of the fields. I think it was manure. When we didn't need to. But this field definitely is not going to be soybeans. In fact, let's have a look in the work plan. What did I say we were going to put in here? So this is field. What is field? This is field 12. Field 12. It was soybeans. It's not planned to be soybeans. 25 is planned to be soybeans. This field I haven't decided yet what it's going to be actually, but it's not going to be soybeans. That's for certain. So it's good to give it a little boost. We'll still need to fertilise these fields that I've been putting digestate on, but won't need to do them as much. So less fertiliser needed, and that's good. We've got a lot of stones on this field as well. We are going to have to get those picked up, but may as well do it after we cultivate. Makes a lot more sense. And then we're on track after that in terms of what we need to do. We've got one last grass cut. That is going to be next episode, and after that, well, we're just waiting for spring. Yes, we've got some cultivating to do and ploughing in the cornfield, which I have not yet decided what to do. At one point I said about doing a root crop. Now I'm wondering if I just go back to corn again. I don't know. Should we mix things up? It would make more sense to mix things up, but yeah. I don't always do that. Sometimes it's easier to not mix things up. That makes sense? Yeah. So we're going to get topped up, and then we can start a vertical line. And then I think we'll jump onto a time lapse so that we can use up what digestate we have. Slurry, sorry. This is slurry, not digestate. We've got digestate as well. We've got a lot of that. But that is going into the grass field next to the BGA. That's going to be used there. Makes more sense. It's just next to it. It also makes more sense to use that for the field 25. But I didn't do it. I used manure because we kind of needed to use up the manure. In the future we will do digestate there as well. Now I say in future, but the plan for this series was to do 5 years, and I confess I've completely lost track of how many years we've done. So I don't know how close we are to the end of the series. I feel like the series is stagnating a little bit. That's part of the reason why we got the windmill, to try and get things moving along. With all of that flour, hopefully we can also use the money we're making from everything to get ourselves a bakery. That would be good. Although the bakery doesn't require flour, I don't think. It just requires the raw ingredients. But I need to check that out. I don't quite remember. So yeah, I'm going to trundle down here. You can see we have a lot of field to do, and this is not a massive spreader. We do need an upgrade. We need an upgraded slurry spreader just to make life easier, but our bank balance is not healthy enough at the moment that we can afford to do that. Really, we need to wait until we've got... We want to wait until we've got really another tractor, and then sufficient horsepower to pull a very big slurry spreader. It's no use going 2 levels up. Now, I know in real life farmers would, but in FSC, I'm thinking about other stuff now. In FS22, it just doesn't really make sense to do that. It's impractical. So I won't be doing it. I will be waiting until we have... Well, we have enough horsepower now. It's just it would look very out of place if I tried putting some monster slurry spreader on the back of this Fendt. It's a big tractor. It's not small, even though it comes in, I think, the medium category. But it just would look a bit ridiculous. Which is why I would rather we get a bigger tractor. A bigger tractor would be useful anyway, because then we can get some bigger tools. Our cultivator is, of course, a stubble cultivator, which is working perfectly fine, but it would be good to get a proper cultivator. I say proper, one that really digs into the ground. That would be good. But for that, we need a lot more power than we currently have. Even this beast of a Fendt does not have enough power to pull a large cultivator of that type. Now, as I said, the rain is coming. You can see it in the diagram, the little HUD at the top, but I don't know when the rain is actually due. I haven't checked, so I'm hoping we can get this digestate done before then. We may not be able to cultivate. If we can't cultivate, that'll be it. We don't really have anything else to do apart from, oh, maybe feeding. No, straw. Giving straw to the horses. That's probably the only other thing we have left to do today. The sheep, I gave them a top up. The cows, their feeding capacity is so high they don't really need topping up. Once every few days is enough. So, I did say we're going to do this as a time lapse, and that is exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to head up here, refill, and then we're going to start a time lapse. It has started raining, but we're going to continue nonetheless, so we're going to get this job done in the rain, even if it's a bit silly. Let's get on with a time lapse.
Let's get some sun, baby, it's time to go. All we need to put on is the radio. I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. Oh, no, we run the show. Let's get loud, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine a little tonight.
I knew this job was going to take a while, but I didn't think it was going to take this long, to be honest. We have drained 65,000 litres of slurry, plus I actually came down here with 14,000 litres, so we've got through 79,000 so far, and I think the fields were... it's about 50% done. So we're going to need another full 65,000 plus extra. I'm going to do this off camera, the rest of it, because otherwise it's just going to take way too long. You will have noticed as well that I sped time up. That's because times 5 just seemed to be way too slow. I don't know why, but it just seemed like we weren't going anywhere. Oh, and look, the rain is about to finish. Isn't that ironic? The rain is going to finish as I stop doing this job. Ridiculous. There we go. Yeah, so there's plenty of missed bits as well. It was really difficult to actually keep on track of where I've been. Don't know why. I really struggled. But yes, we are just getting this small section here done. Shouldn't take long. And then I think we're gonna check on the animals and make sure everyone's doing okay. Those horses are obviously giving us regular rental income, so we want to make sure they are good, well looked after. They're not going to be here for much longer. January is when, well, after next year. I would like to do it January 1, as in the first month, the first half of January, because each month is split into 2 bits. But if we've got work to do on the fields and stuff like that, and I don't have time, well, it has to wait then. That's just how it works. But yes, that's the plan. So, that was not particularly good. I made a bit of a mess there. I knew I was making a mess, and I said I should stop, I should stop, I should stop. Did I stop? No. Did I carry on? Yes. Anyway. So, yeah, we'll get it finished now. And I think the amount of slurry we've got is enough to actually do this section. If not, we're going to have one very small strip left that needs to be done after. We do still have enough slurry. I'm pretty certain of that. I'm not going to take the tanker back. Last time I came down with the, I suppose it's a tank, but the slurry container, I came down with that, full, and then went back, got the slurry tanker, slurry spreader, and filled that up and came back. This time the slurry spreader's staying here. There's no need for me to take it all the way back to the farm. It's just unnecessary. So instead, I would just take the tanker back, but I'm going to finish this off camera, like I said. Oh, can we get to the end of that strip? I think we can. Should be able to. And then, yeah, we're going to have to get this cultivated. Maybe December, depends on the weather, although I really want to get that grass cut. Not very realistic to get grass cut in December, but we're going to do it anyway, so that it regrows over winter, and in spring it's ready for cutting again. The reason for that is I am going with my silly idea, yes, of trying to fill the bunker to the maximum capacity just with grass. And I may as well just tidy up a little bit if I can. And it doesn't cost me any slurry apparently. Interesting. Right, let's plonk you by here, turn those lights off, engine off, there we go. And we'll take a little walk over to our horses and see how they are doing. I know they need straw, they always need straw. We've also got those straw bales that are sat outside and shouldn't be. This is canola. Yeah, looking very nice. Growth stage 3 of 8. So I don't know if it will progress any further over winter. Probably not. I may be surprised. There's our lovely harvester. I did actually clean everything. After the last episode, every tool that I used was cleaned. Just to try and keep things tidy. Oh, I left the gate open again. Oh, but at least I left the tractor in here. That is our pile. It is getting smaller. But, still plenty. Plenty for us to get rid of. We can finally get rid of this trailer once we've got rid of all that straw in there. So we top him up. Yes. Stop this. Alright, here we go. So, the sheep, they're going to need some more grass and hay. The cows, fine. These guys will also need some more food, but not yet. So, let's go and get this trailer topped up. It's been a while since I actually drove this tractor. I'm trying to remember what path I normally take. There we go. Because there's a particular path which means I can turn in without actually causing any problems. There we go. The rain has stopped. Like I said, it's typical. So just to show you, I'm not going to fill the trailer up completely, just to show you exactly what it's like. Come on. That is a full bucket load. Did that make any impact on the pile? Not really. And that's what we're dealing with. We've got to get rid of all of that straw. And that's why it's taking such a long time to get rid of it. I don't know if it would work, but I could come up here with the JCB telehandler, fill up our trailer, and give that to the cows. Just to get rid of some of this. Because otherwise, it's going to take me the next 6 months to get rid of it. Especially because I'm getting rid of the horses, sort of. I'm getting rid of them and replacing them with my own, but I'm not going to have 12 or 14 horses or whatever it is I've got currently. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford that. So, yeah. We're going to get through the straw a lot more slowly. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And this is my life. This is what I'm ending up doing off camera a lot, is just refilling this. And I can't even cheat. The only cheat I can do is to magic the telehandler up here and use that. I can't fill the trailer, because if I fill the trailer with straw, that's fine, it's got straw. But the straw on the ground, it doesn't belong to a silo or anything like that I can edit in the XML afterwards. So it would just stay here. So I have to actually pick it up. It was a great idea. I don't think I realised how much work it would be putting all that straw on the floor. I guess I thought it would be over quite quickly. But then again, straw is one of those goods as well where that trailer there, if I tip that onto the floor, it would be absolutely enormous. Even though the compacted size of it is fairly small. It doesn't help as well that this Zeta, I really like it. I think it's so cool. But it is very, very slow at changing gear. It doesn't like changing gear, to be perfectly honest. You see how sluggish it is? And then you pretty much spend the whole time in 5th gear. So it does just seem sort of pointless having any other gears. Let's whip ourselves round. we go. I like that the tractor moves towards the trailer. Right, let's close that gate. We will quickly make our way to the thing here. There we go. Just so we can have a look. So we've got... This is the wrong place. That's our generator. We've got wheat running, corn running, sorghum running. We've still got plenty of each by the looks of it. No. So barley, we have run out of barley. We can turn that one off. The corn, yeah, we're still good on corn. We've got lots and lots of flour. Do we still have produce to actually tip in here? So yes, I've still got a lot of sorghum to go in, a little bit of corn. The flour is currently worth 63. It will be worth 66. This is very good. The only thing is, I'm not sure if I want to put more of anything in. Maybe the corn, because it's only 230 litres. But I don't know if I want to put any of the other stuff in, because if it doesn't process, I could sell the sorghum. See, this sorghum is also going to be worth a lot in January. I don't think we're going to process 53,000 litres. I think I'm better off keeping the sorghum. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. And I'm going to see you again very soon. Bye-bye.